Greetings, Inquisitors. Thank you for clicking this holocron. I'm joined right now by Shoryuken, who recently had the honor of fighting against APGAINS low-level account and was victorious. So I thought we'd talk to him a little bit about his account, how he built it, why he built it the way that he did, and see if there's anything that other people can learn from the giant slayer himself. How you doing today, man?
Yeah, good, thanks. Yeah, kind of surreal day, but yeah, doing well. Yourself?
Great, great, great. I was happy to see that. I've seen your name in our Discord before, so I knew you were hanging around our channel. And when I saw that you'd succeeded in that matchup, I was stoked. I figured I had to talk to you.
Thanks.
All right, so I think the best line out of AP's video, he said you outshipped him. So I'm interested in your account. Now, you said I think that you played a long time ago. Is that correct?
Yeah, I've always loved Star Wars, so when the game came out originally I played but I was just collecting my favorite characters like Sidious, Maul. I didn't really know what I was doing and I got bored and stopped. But I came back to the game in January and then I've been playing since then.
Okay, so you started a new account, and you obviously came onto YouTube and looked for some advice on a new account at that point.
Yeah, I did. So I found the big YouTubers, but I wasn't really keen on the style. And I found APGAINS and yourself, and I really enjoyed the content, not only in the videos but also the discords, and that's where I got most of my uh, plan from.
Nice. So you, in fact, you beat AP Gaines with some of his own tech, so to speak, because you were watching his videos as well as mine.
Yeah, for sure. So he has himself to blame.
Nice. So you were building your account in what we on my channel call the senator style, which is going for a quick General Anakin Skywalker. And talk me through how you decided on your early teams and which way you were going.
Yeah, to be honest, it took me a while. Originally, just from listening to what people were saying, I had going for like the JKR and Darth Revan route. But then people from the Discord, and then this was kind of before the Senator Path came out, but it was mainly people who helped you make that video that kind of told me that that's the way to go. So my first G12 team was the Geos with the ships, and that kept me in the fleet shard top 5 for months, really. And then yeah, now working on the gas requirements. So yeah, AP Gaines was right. My squad isn't that great, but my ships are good.
Yeah, so you're doing similar to what I'm doing on my Loquid or Alt account. You're doing the Geos and into a kind of a flip into the Galactic Republic. So your first capital ship is going to be Negotiator.
Yeah, that's right.
So you have both sides of it. I did notice on your account, though, that you built that Hyena Bomber and Vulture droid. So you really have a great Geo team then, even behind your Galactic Republic guys.
Yeah, that's right. Um, to be honest, I think the bomber I regret, um, and now I'm switched on to B the BTLYB or whatever it's called, the Galactic Republic bomber.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that those three Geos and the Vulture droid did so much work. They got me into the high fleet arena, and also got me into the past the 5E hard node, into the hard node, so I could start farming for the gas requirements. So yeah, definitely like a really good plan. And I just started using Galactic Republic in my fleet because I was starting to drop a lot. So I had to bring like Houndstooth online and stuff. So it's a lot of GP. So when I saw NikkiBiggs, I was like, nah, there's no way I'm winning this. But somehow I did.
Yeah, that's great. So on the character side of it, then you did build the Geos. You've got Padme. You've got some other stuff coming up in the background for this gas build. And on my channel, I've got the beginner's guide, and then we followed it up with the senator path. And the senator path is kind of a blueprint for how to go into the gas build as your first major project. So when that video come out, it pretty much confirmed what you were doing, or was there anything new for you to learn out of that video?
Yeah, for sure. The video really helped because, like, with games like this, they take a long time, and sometimes you feel like you're stagnant, and you're like, oh, maybe I'm not playing right. But yeah, when that guide came out, I was like, oh, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. And then you get little wins like this whole conversation, um, where you accomplish something. So that's rewarding. Yeah, so the guide is helpful, and the game's always changing. So, but you just have to stick with it and have a plan and stick to it, and not get disheartened if you feel like you're not moving forward.
Yeah, so I think it's great for people to hear a story like yours and to hear that, it's fun to build an account like this and do well with it. Of course, AP is always kidding about not liking geos, but for yourself, I assume that you found the geos to be pretty rewarding so far.
Yeah, definitely. I managed to also from your videos and Discord, I managed to get myself into a better guild. I love my old guild, but I needed to progress. So I got my geos up. I got into a much higher guild than I should have been in, which is a great guild. And I've done two dark side territory battles, and I got watch shards every time. Um, and in Grand Arena, they're good. I actually generally use GBA and Spy on offense as a two-man, and they do so much work. So yeah, I love that. I'm very glad I got that as advice. And I had it going at 85 because you can get GBA before, and then it gets you straight to Padme, and then Padme does so much in Arena. I managed to get top 10 like a week ago as a free to play. I never thought that would happen in like 7 months. So yeah, it's definitely a great plan.
Nice. Okay. So, any closing thoughts that you would like? I mean, obviously, we know from AP's video and from his account that if the defenses had been set up a little different, or if he'd played a little differently, that match could have gone either way. And I think, one of the things I mentioned is I don't really feel like you got lucky because you did full clear his defenses. You did a good job with it, and you did have better ships than him. So I feel like you earned that win, even though, it might have gone a different way if he'd been careful with his defenses. So if you matched up against him again, what do you think? You think you'd take it?
I would give it a try. Yeah. Yeah, I've said, I do think I was lucky that he's busy. So too busy to pay attention and set up a better defense, because I think I would have only got maybe two territories if I. And then when I saw the characters, I was like, "Ooh, this is gonna be tough." But as he mentioned, I had a counter to the teams he was building, and then the fleets just, yeah, very, very, very tough.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'd just say, like, to everyone, just yeah, keep with your plans. It's gonna have its strengths and weaknesses. Um, and yeah, sometimes you get lucky, and just be careful. Like, take your time in GAC. I learned that the hard way.
I still haven't learned that. I still get in too much of a hurry way too often. But yeah, and the Padme team is kind of my Achilles heel too with my account. I do pretty well against most things, but that really strong early Padme team has been a stumbling block for me as well. In both as an offensive team used against me and sometimes trying to beat it when it's on defense. So it's really a good early game team. All right. Well, any other closing thoughts, and we'll wrap it up here?
No, just yeah, thanks so much for having me, and thanks to you and AP for keeping the community going. It's the best thing about this game. It's the reason why I still play. So yeah, keep it up. Thanks a lot, and thanks to the Discord and everyone who contributes and shares.
Yeah. So for anyone who's not familiar with the Darth Loquitur Discord, we've really got a bunch of experienced players on there that are super helpful. So if you're on our Discord and you pop in and you just drop a question in the chat, somebody who knows the game pretty well is going to help. Other people are going to give you suggestions. So it's really a nice resource for people who are coming up as newer players to just, drop in and get some advice. All right. Well, thank you very much for your time, Shoryuken. I appreciate this little interview, and good luck to you.
Thank you, and to you. Bye.